Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today it is April 13th, which is Steve's birthday. We went out for brunch, went on a nice long walk along the beach. And one of the things he really wanted for his birthday was honestly just a clean and tidy house. So I was like, you know what? Let's hire a cleaning service to clean the house, deep clean it. They did an amazing job. I mean, look at the state of our house now. I literally could not walk in any room in our house without stepping over boxes. But the next day, my mom came to visit us, which was so nice. I got this oat matcha latte, this vegan kale salad, as well as some delicious lattice cut sweet potato fries. I also have to apologize for the sound quality of this voiceover. I've lost my microphone. Even though the house was clean, it's not anymore. It's now May, and the house is a mess again, and I cannot find the microphone, so I apologize because I'm literally just speaking to my laptop without any kind of microphone or professional setup. But anyways, after we had lunch, we went shopping. I came home, had a nice big long bubble bath, read Fourth Wing, and I also finished watching the show Adolescence. I had a week off school, so it was really nice to cuddle with the pets, hang out, and oh my gosh, poor little Luna. Her falling, so sad. But anyways, she's been really loving the catnip that I got her last time, so we can't blame her for being a silly willy and falling off the bed like that. Like I said, I had a week off school, so honestly all the clips that you're seeing right now are within the whole entire week I had off school, including Easter weekend. I went up to a small town with Steve's sister and we went shopping, we got some yummy food, and just had a really girly day out. It was really fun. It's funny, I always have so many plans when I know I have time off, but when I get that time off, I just kind of relax, chill, and give in to my urges, which are to just relax and chill and do some self-care, have a glass of wine, watch a TV show, and read. So I really needed this week to unwind, relax, rejuvenate before heading into my second module of my course. Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today it is Easter Monday. It's a holiday, at least for me, and I have done basically nothing. I've been bed rotting, I've been chilling on the couch, I've been watching lots of TikToks, watched the Canadian debate before we are going out to vote this evening. Other than that, I've been very unproductive. Last week we actually had some people come to the house and clean up. That was part of Steve's birthday present. It was April 13th, and then we had some people clean up on the 14th, and I hired Molly maids, and they did a wonderful job of cleaning up the house. They like scrubbed the floors, they cleaned the bathroom really well, the kitchen, they dusted, all the stuff that was stressing me out, and that was part of Steve's birthday present, which is why I brought up his birthday, because he asked for a clean house for his birthday. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy that. So that was the first time we ever did that. It was a huge splurge, but it was so worth it. Also so worth it for peace of mind, because I've been going through school right now. I've been dedicating a lot of time for work and school, and I haven't had a lot of time to myself, because part of being a homeowner too is like catching up on those things, and I didn't even have time for those things, let alone like cooking dinner and like having time to relax and do what I want to do. So it was really nice to be able to splurge a little bit. So that has given me some peace of mind with the house. For example, today I just kind of like relaxed and chilled, and I'm very relaxed right now leading into going back into school. I had a week off school, I got my next module, and I read through the welcome note. I'm not going to start it today, even though that would be the smart decision to do. I am going to start it tomorrow. I just want to give myself an extra day of catching up on things I've been meaning to do, such as going through PR packages and organizing my clothes a little bit more, and yeah, overall just resting. I didn't have time to rest with school and with homework and with life and teaching and everything going on. So it's been nice to relax, and I'm going to use up my very last day of vacation to do just that. You can tell how stressed I've been lately by chewing my nails. I actually got this like manicure set from an event I went to, and it's Bare Luxury by Morgan Taylor. So it has like a complete pedicure and manicure set I might do today, but honestly my nails are not looking great. I've been chewing them nonstop because I've been so stressed. And like I said, I'm just trying to de-stress, use my very last day of vacation to catch up on things I want, such as opening some PR. But before we do that, I'm going to do some skincare. We also got really behind in laundry because our laundry machines were out. Then we had the power outage for so long, and then I had school, and my schoolwork was really heavy, so I just didn't have time to do laundry, so I'm still catching up on that. So let's do some skincare. I also have not had time to exercise, and the last time I exercised was before I even started school back in February. Like, I truly cannot remember the last time I exercised, aside from going to the gym with Steve occasionally. Like, when I have free time and he's going, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna join you, get the day pass at the YMCA. So that's been nice every once in a while. And now that the weather's finally nicer out, we still have like a few patches of snow in our yard, but now that the weather's finally nice out again, I wanna get back into my morning walks, my runs. I used to go running a lot last summer and that was awesome, especially when I first got the Apple Watch. That really motivated me to like track my steps and to try to hit like 5K and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to the weather being nice. It's not that nice today. It's actually raining a lot, but it was really gorgeous yesterday. We're going to use this Tatcha rice wash first to cleanse the skin. And you're probably asking, Jazz, like, it must be in the morning because you're still in pajamas. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I spent my morning pretty productively. I picked out Airbnbs for when we're in the UK and that was really fun. I also booked some cool trips. So if you're watching this video and you are from the UK, specifically from London, England, and Scotland, please tell me things to do because I don't know like the area. Obviously I've never been, but I want to know what I should do. Like there's ghost tours, there's double-decker tours, there's high teas. Like just tell me all the good stuff to go to if you're in the know. We went to Steve's parents on the weekend and my sister-in-law and I also like spent the day out in a cute little town and that was really fun. We drove into the town together after she met me here and we went shopping. We got some delicious desserts for the family and it was a really fun weekend. I also got my tires changed, which is awesome because again, it's summer. I don't have winter tires on. That is just so awesome to me. I know it's so like dorky, but I'm excited that my winter tires are off. And now it's summer. And I have such sensitive skin. Like I honestly break out so easily and I get super dry and like flaky and my skin like itches with some products, unfortunately. Like there was one product, I forget what it was. I think it's right here, the Sunday Riley one. It like tingles my skin. Love the packaging. The Good Genes by Sunday Riley. I'm looking at it right now. The one for all skin types with it's the lactic acid treatment. I don't know what it is, but when I put it on, like I know it's good for my skin, but also like it tingles. So I don't know if it's a good thing or not. So I honestly stopped using it. It's just sitting there. So I should probably give it to someone. But anyways, this is very like smooth and hydrating, which is good for me. Yesterday I did an everything shower. So I like plucked the brows, shaved, conditioned my hair, used treatment, everything. So naturally today, the day after, I'm doing some good things for my skin as well. Even if it is at 3 p.m., much later than it should be. I should have been doing this morning, but it's the holidays. Anyways, that's the skin prep I'm gonna do before I do my makeup. So let's go do some makeup. So one of the things that the cleaning ladies did a really good job of is like cleaning up my surfaces. And I honestly want to sit at my vanity, but the lighting there is so bad. Like every time I do my makeup there, it always looks unblended, really uneven, and it just doesn't look good. So I am always going to forever be someone who uses the window as natural lighting when I do my makeup, meaning I'm probably always going to be a floor makeup girl. Like I'm always going to be sitting on the floor doing my makeup because that is the only way that I can do it right now. But I also love sitting on the floor. I can like sprawl out, have like all of my products, hang on, literally all of my products like on the floor around me. Be my messy type B girly self. So I'm always gonna be this way. Anyways, let's do some makeup. I don't entirely want to put on like coverage makeup because where am I going today? I'm going to vote, which is super important, but like I don't need full coverage for that. So I'm going to skip on the primer. I am, however, maybe I'll put a little bit of tinted moisturizer on or the serum that I have from Typology that I'm obsessed with. And I've been loving mixing this with the Face Bond Illuminizer from Urban Decay. It's got this like shimmer and this shine, which I just love. Where is it? It's in my makeup bag. Of course it is. Right here. These two as a pair have been so great the last few days, and honestly I do not have a glow right now because I have not been outside and I don't know how long because it's been atrocious weather. It's either been rainy and gross or it's been sunny while I'm inside working and studying, so I have not had time to get glowy sun-kissed skin yet. So adding this little bit of glow just gives me that confidence. There's something to be said about doing your makeup even on days where like I don't need makeup. Nobody needs makeup, but there's something to be said about getting ready, putting a little bit of coverage on, or like just something light and feeling a bit more prepared for the day, at least for me personally. I always do makeup for work and I always have, like even when I was a professional ballerina, I always did my makeup for work. Like I didn't necessarily do like coverage at all because I sweat so much and I would break out if I had a bunch of makeup. But if I even just did like a little bit of blush, some mascara, some eyeliner, that was my go-to. A lipstick here and there, like just something to make me feel girly. And I don't know, it just put me in the right headspace, because some days where I'd sleep in and I'd have no makeup, people would comment and they'd be like, you look tired today, or like, oh, what's wrong with you? Are you sick? No, I'm not. I'm just not wearing makeup. And there's nothing wrong with not wearing makeup. Obviously, I do it literally 90% of the time. But I also just feel a lot more like refreshed and confident. I think because makeup for me, I obviously wore makeup on stage for shows, and that was very dramatic. That was to like brighten my face under the lights and to accentuate features and to also draw out a character for certain shows. And it was very like performative. It's not makeup that really was me. Whereas when I go into the studio, like I definitely want to play around with like the eyeliner, the lipstick, the mascara, like the fun things, especially now that I don't work at a ballet company and I don't sweat as much as I used to during my job, because I used to sweat so much in rehearsals. Now I can have even more fun, like adding these illuminizers, making glowy makeup, where I couldn't do that as a dancer because I was already glowy because I was sweaty. Anyways, yeah, I'll always do my makeup. I love makeup. It's just always been so fun for me. Okay, so one of the things I'm also very excited about was this package from Urban Decay, and I got this a few weeks ago, but again, I've been so busy with school, but I love Urban Decay. So they sent this eyeliner package. Guys, look at the neutral colors. They're so pretty. So 24/7 glide on eye pencils. They're ultra creamy, smooth glide, waterproof, smudge proof, 24 hours wear, waterline safe. Again, these things were sent as PR, and yeah, I'm super excited to try them and share them with you guys. Prep with eyeshadow primer potion. And then what do I wanna add? These are the colors. I kind of feel like doing a blend of some of them. Like I've seen a lot of girls do like the waterline being white to brighten your eyes. So maybe I'll do matte. Hemp milk. Maybe the faux dough is really cute. Beige flag is also cool. I've always done like browns, but I don't know. It's a gloomy day. Let's see. I'm going to do the pinky one. Yeah, I also need to curl my eyelashes because as you can see, my eyelashes are like so straight, and that's not the vibe I'm going for. I want them to be curly and wild. Makeup is such a fun way to experiment, so using these eyeliners in a really creative way was really fun. Oh, I totally made a mistake. I meant to put the primer eyeshadow on before, so I did that, and then I applied some shimmery to my lid. This shimmery shade is like a pinky shade. Then I put hemp milk on my waterline to really brighten and open up my under eye. I remember having to use white eyeliner when I was professionally dancing, and kind of feeling like a nod to that era of my life while I'm doing this makeup has been kind of fun. I've been applying the white eyeliner a little bit more. It's really brightening, really fun, and just I feel really creative when I do makeup like this. I was talking to my friend yesterday about this, but I always feel really self-conscious about doing like different things with my makeup or my hair or my outfit. But then my friend was like, you know what? Who cares? Just live authentically, be yourself, and dress the way you want to dress, do your makeup the way you want to do it, and that's what I'm going to be living by this summer. I am so excited for summer, so excited for shorts, t-shirts, dresses, mini skirts, swimming, not having to heat up my car before heading out to work in the morning. I am just so excited for summer, and I keep saying that every single day that I wake up, because every time I wake up with the birds chirping, the sun shining, I feel so grateful, but even more excited for when it's warm out, because it's still like around 10 degrees here, so not quite warm enough to call it spring. I guess it is spring in Canada, but I really want to be able to go outside in a t-shirt or a dress. But anyways, I did some ballet. It's been a long time since I've done ballet or pointe. I felt really like out of shape. I couldn't lift my legs. I couldn't lift my back in my arabesque. It was just really, really hard. I'm not gonna lie, but it felt so good to dance because it has been such a long time. And I know for a fact that moving is so good for your mental health, and it's so good for my mental health. And it's really hard to take time for yourself to move, because ultimately exercise is also a form of self-care. You're taking care of yourself. You're making sure that you're getting good exercise so you can have a good sleep, so you can feel good. You can, feel and look your best. And it's really difficult to fit exercise in with a social life, with work, with other hobbies and activities. It's honestly really hard to fit in exercise, so I sympathize with those of you who might be in school or people who go through longer programs, because I know mine is only 10 months, so this balance
won't last forever, but I'm really enjoying the program so far, and let me know if you have any questions about it.
Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, and today I go back to work. I have to study like normal. It is no longer the holidays, so I want to get up, get ready, get started, and be like efficient with my day. That being said, it's 9 o'clock. I just had breakfast. I had a bagel and some juice. I'm going to make the bed, throw on some laundry because I'm very behind still, and then I'm also going to wash my face, brush my teeth, study for like 4 hours straight, hopefully 9, 10, 11, well, I guess 3 hours. Hopefully I get like 5 hours of studying done today, because this week's studying is about 10 hours, and then next week is 20 hours, and I don't want to fall behind my studies. So yeah, let's make the bed quickly, get ready, get changed, and then study. Life is so interesting, but that's just the reality of when you're in school and working. All right, so you guys see this like red splotch? This makes me happy to see this red splotch in the morning, because we have this like shed, and usually when it's winter, it doesn't show up, this red splotch, because the sun hitting it would hit the snow, and therefore it would be white, and then it would just like dissipate or whatever. But the shed is bright red, and now that there's no snow on the shed, it's this big huge red splotch both in the bathroom as well as the bedroom, which I'm so happy about, because that means no more snow. Fingers crossed that it doesn't snow anymore this week. And it's officially spring. So happy about that. I'm just so excited to go on the beach, read my book, go swimming. We went for a walk along the beach last night, and it was so much fun to see the sunset, to be outside in a sweater and not have to worry about winter boots and like a winter jacket and snow and slush and all that disgusting stuff. So I'm very excited for summer. I'm such a summer person, and where we live is so nice in the summer. We get a lot of snow because we live in Canada. Like, of course we get a lot of snow. But the summer makes it so worth it, because just going to the lake is so much fun, going to the beach. I'm gonna use this Tatcha rice wash. I'm always someone too, I've loved water since I was a kid. So my mom could attest to that, and I always dreamed of like living near water. So the fact that we have some nice beaches pretty close to us, like only a little bit of a drive away, is so nice. I feel so lucky. I think I'm going to go and see to the gym later today. So I was going to do a workout this morning, because it's been a really long time since I've done a workout, since I was so overwhelmed with school. But I'm gonna save that for this evening, since I want to go with him. But yeah, I'm going to apply some moisturizer, brush my teeth. I'm not gonna put on any makeup this morning, because I'm literally just gonna be sitting at a desk studying for the next 3 hours. And then maybe I'll do some makeup later today. And I had so much fun applying those eyeliners. It's just so much fun to be like creative with your makeup and with your outfits. That's another reason I'm so excited for summer, because my outfits in the winter do not hit. They're not a sleigh. They're very boring because I'm just not inspired. But in the summer, I'm so excited to wear like cute sets, like skirts, dresses, shorts, all of the above. I just love summer outfits. I love everything about summer. Literally everything. The days are longer, the weather's nicer, the driving is easier. Even when it's raining, it's still nice, because you still don't have to worry about like, oh, well, this is gonna freeze and fall in my car, because the ice storm, that's what happened. One of the branches on our house froze and fell and like damaged my car. It wasn't that big of a deal, but still. I was just thinking, like, why am I so sore today? Why is my back so sore, especially? And I forgot that I literally did a ballet class yesterday for the first time in a week. So that explains a lot. It's so nice to be able to walk in my walk-in closet again and not have stuff everywhere. I mean, I still have a bit of stuff everywhere, but it's manageable. It's just laundry baskets because I'm so behind. You know what? I'm gonna put on a workout set so that inspires me to work out later. I'm wearing this skirt from Halara, and I think it has pockets too, which is nice. Yeah, it does on the side. And I'm also wearing this top from Lululemon just to stay motivated to get things done. I need to feel cute, and I need to feel like I'm in comfy clothes to get a lot done. Very much a psychological thing for me to be productive. Anyways, let's go study for the next, what time is it even? 2.5 hours. 3 hours. 3 hours. It's a bit chilly, so I'm gonna throw on this sweater from Aritzia. It's super cozy. This fleece cropped sweater. Now let's go study.
Overall, I'm just really grateful to be a part of this program, because I'm learning so much. I feel so motivated in my work, in my personal life, in my teaching, and doing this program has shifted the way that I view my work, the way that I view life in general. I know that sounds very dramatic, but it's given me a lot of reflection. But overall, I'm really proud of myself for doing this. And I know, as cheesy as that sounds, I'm proud of myself for doing this program and for going back to school. So I want you guys to tell me what you're proud of, or if you don't want to tell me, just write it down. Overall, I just want everybody to feel really grateful and really proud of themselves because, hey, wherever you are in life, you have accomplished so much. And on that note, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, happy dancing, and until next time, bye now.